from Nathers, and welcome back guys to another video where in today's video guys we are doing Skyrim mods weekly. Since you guys loved it so much last week, we are back at it again with another 10 delicious mods. Let's get to it. The first mod of today's episode is Thrandual Follower mod. Thrandual is now in Skyrim SE. He was a high elf with his own hair, textures of face, brows, and eyes. A fighting style is one-handed. You can marry the NPC if you want to, if you're female. The outfit is Elven armor, uses an Elven sword, and is compatible with UFO, AFT, and EFF. Thranju will have the body that you used in the game. You can find him in Solitude, the Blue Palace. And there's not really much else to say about Thrandual. He is a interesting follower, but in my opinion, it didn't work as well when I was using him, I noticed, but that's just from what I saw. On to the next one. The second mod of today's episode is a port of Glintrial's Ancient Falmer Ivory Glass Weapons. It's a fairly long description, so we'll cut through it a little bit. If you like glass weapons, do you like Ancient Falmer Ivory Armor? Do you wish you had a weapon set that matched the Ivory Armor? If you answered yes to any of these questions, you're in the right place. Thanks to Calsamo's investigations of the ancient snow elves, the knowledge of how to smith their weapons has been rediscovered and is quickly spreading across Skyrim. Thanks to rather straightforward process involving the tusks of Skyrim's mammoths and horkers, anyone skilled in glassmithing can recreate the ivory-infused glass weapons that were once used by snow elves. If this interests you at all, the mod will be down in the description below, just like every single other video. On to the next one. The third mod of today's episode is the Mad's Workshop. It is a short adventure mod. You will find the workshop of a mad creator, Alessio. Died centuries ago, but something is strange. He's still alive? Now, of course, the author won't tell you anything more, but the mod adds a new structure, a new spell, new books, a new greatsword, and a new hat. With this mod, it was definitely an interesting experience while I was playing it. However, it was really short. So when they put adventure in quotations, he really means short. But overall, it was it was fun. There wasn't really any danger, so I don't personally know how I feel about them just giving you a perfect set of Daedric armor, but that's just me. If you want to add to your lore or something of your character, go ahead and add this mod. It'll be down in the description down below. On to the next one. The fourth mod of today's episode is Stenheim SE. It is a small house near Riften. It contains all crafting stations. There are displays for Dragon Priest Masked Dragon Claws and insects in jars. This house costs 8,000 coins. Sign for purchase is next to the entrance. All displays are in the display room. There are also some weapon racks and plaques scattered around the place. Claw display locations for 2 claws on the top shelf near the stairs, 5 claws on top of the cover near the table, and 3 claws on small shelves on pillars. Alchemy and enchanting workbenches are located in a secret room. There's plenty of storage, some of it is custom. Bed gives well-rested bonus. Hearthfire version adds basement with 6 beds for kids. LOD meshes are included, so you can generate LOD with Dindo LOD. Whole thing is nav meshed and cleaned with TAS5 edit. Now this was a very nice housing mod, and honestly, I was pretty happy with it. I didn't see any problems with it. It overall had a very nice exterior, a very nice interior. This would be more of a house after Breeze Home, basically. On to the next one. The next mod of today's episode is the Elven Defender. It adds an amazing set of Elven armor, the Great Elven Defender Cuirass, Defender Boots, Defender Helmet, Defender Gauntlets, and the Defender Axe two-handed. You need the Elven Smithing perk to craft in all forges. It is a heavy armor set. It's an armor made from ebony and used by the Thalmor. Only the highest ranking under the royal court wear this armor. On to the next one. The next mod of today's episode is JK's Temple of Talos. Now this is just gorgeous. I don't know what else to say about it. It truly shows off the Temple of Talos in the best light it can. Just like the Temple of Kinnereth we looked at 2 weeks ago. It just does its job so well, and it really just fits in with the rest of his stuff. Just everything JK related is just really good. I overall recommend any of his mods, and you can go ahead and find this one down in the description. On to the next one. The next one is a very quick one. This is Dutchy Sword. It's just a very nice medieval sword. I really can't say too much else. On to the next one. The next mod is Sungard Pass Checkpoint. What this does, it adds a small, lightly manned checkpoint in the reach west of Fort Sungard. Is it a border post? Is it for taxation of trade routes? You decide. Features semi-realistic guard work, sleep, relax routines, and a small barracks. Honestly, I thought this was pretty cool, and because Skyrim doesn't have very many of these, it was pretty immersive in my opinion. But other than that, on to the next one. The next mod is Solstheim Trading Posts. Have you ever wanted to have trading posts in Solsteim so you don't have to fast travel everywhere? Well, here you go. This adds trading posts along the roads of Solsteim for buying and selling all types of items. In honor of Skyrim's 10th anniversary, they made this trading post mod for the Dragonborn DLC. Have you ever experienced the Elder Scrolls games without using the fast travel function? If the answer is yes, then this mod will satisfy any traveling adventure's needs. This mod adds 3 trading posts along the roads of Solsteim for the buying and selling of various items. The Moasring Trading Post, the Forgotten Trading Post, and the Reaver Trading Post. Overall, I felt this was fairly immersive, and if you're going for a realistic type gameplay where you're not allowed to fast travel and you have to eat and drink, I feel like these would be an awesome addition to your modding playthrough, and it'll be down there in the description, just like the rest of these fabulous mods. The final mod of today's episode is a fairly big one. It is a massive dungeon mod. It is Silent Vale. 1,000 years ago, there was a great battle in the land of Vomenheim. Prince Valdgar, together with his men, stormed the Temple of Ingemund to destroy a powerful necromancer, Volder, who has built an army and plans to invade and destroy Skyrim. Though they succeeded in defeating Volder, they were also destroyed by the mains of Molag Bal. Silent Vale Ruin lies southeast of Whiterun, just east of Fort Nougat, and is believed to be the resting place of Valdgar. Things to take note about this dungeon. This dungeon was part of the Hammett's dungeon back. It has been reworked and renamed from Silent Vale to Silent Vale. Still uses vanilla assets only, and now its difficulty is just standard. Radiant quests are enabled, not compatible with any of the Hammett's dungeon pack. It's also available for Legacy Edition. Now, overall, while I was playing this, I was thinking to myself, wow, this is crazy. So many twists and turns, there's so many places to go. I don't know what I'm doing. There was just so many things I could do. There was puzzles. There was like a brand new dragon claw, which was crazy, and then it led into the dungeon even more. And like when I finally reached the end, I was like, holy shit, that was a crazy dungeon. That's something you don't really get to say much about Skyrim dungeons, is it? It's not like, oh wow, that was, that was cool, it was a dungeon. But no, in this case, it was actually something that I was happy to do. It was something that was fun, something I enjoyed. But overall, it was really cool. I honestly recommend it. And if I find any more dungeon mods like this in the future, I will definitely be reviewing them once more. But anyway, that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. I'm sorry it took longer than normal to get out. I know we were supposed to have one last week and we didn't. That was because I was a little worried about Skyrim updating, and indeed I was glad I was worried because things did break indeed. It took me a little bit to get back up and running. I was having a lot of issues, but now we are back up and running. We've got 2 versions of Skyrim now. We've got SE, which is how I was able to record this, and we got Anniversary Edition, which I don't know if I'm going to start doing mod videos on or not because there's a lot of differences and things are a little buggy in Anniversary Edition where I have control of it in SE, so it's really going to depend. But anyway, guys, thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed. And I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.